Welcome back, everybody. 7 Minutes for Seniors. I am Chris Wilson with Modified Independence here in lovely, rainy Ponte Vedra Beach with my friend Miguel Coles with Ideal Move. This is our third segment. If you haven't seen the first two segments about how they help seniors and everything, make sure you go back and check them out. We are done talking about moving. We're done talking about seniors. We're going to get to know a little bit more about you. Okay. First question. What are some of your hobbies?
It's mainly playing golf. Golf has been a big part of my family and my life. The only other thing I would add to that is watching my son play soccer, and he and I love to watch baseball too.
Okay. Who do you root for?
The Red Sox. My grandmother and my dad were born in Boston. My grandmother was a Red Sox fan her whole life, and they would never win. But luckily, she got to see them win the World Series in 2004 before she passed away.
Oh, yeah. Was that Kurt Schilling and the bloody sock?
I think that's right. I don't remember exactly that detail, but
I'm a
I think they
Yankees
won.
fan, so I remember.
I kind of had a feeling you were.
I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm really a Pirates fan, but the Pirates are so terrible. They're terrible. The Pirates are terrible. So I've been a Yankees fan ever since I met Don Mattingly when I was a kid.
Oh, you met? Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I had a catcher's mitt, and he signed it to the next Yankees first baseman.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you ever use that glove again?
No.
Oh, okay.
God, no.
Good.
No.
That's
and
great.
Who knows where that glove is? It's dry rotted and probably in the bottom of a bin somewhere.
Yeah. He was amazing. The Yankees are a great team. And, Roger Clemens and Wade Boggs went over there after.
Yeah. There's a lot of that back and forth between the teams.
Yeah.
So soccer, you mentioned soccer.
Yeah.
I'm a big soccer fan. I'm trying to figure out who in the Premier League I want to root for. I spent all last year researching teams, researching stadiums. I really want to root for a team that has the best chance, because that's the best part of watching European soccer or football is hearing the crowd chanting and everything like that. So I'm trying to figure out who I want to root for. Who do you root for?
So I have never been a big soccer fan.
Really?
I will watch the World Cup. Yeah. This all started, my wife became a huge women's soccer fan.
Oh, yeah.
So I watched a lot of that through her, and I think it's cool that the U.S. team is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then my son started playing soccer, and I love watching him play, but outside of that, I don't really watch soccer.
Okay. All right. So we're kind of working backwards through your hobbies. So you said in the first segment, but I think it's probably going to get cut out in editing. You are a what handicap?
So I'm a zero handicap scratch golfer. I played golf in college a little over a year.
For who?
For Vanderbilt University.
Vanderbilt. Okay. So that's why you said you know about Nashville.
Yeah. So
okay. Nash Vegas is one of our favorite places. My wife's uncle is a piano player for Dolly Parton.
Really?
He lives there in Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah, we love Nashville. I went there undergrad and then business school. And my wife and I, if we didn't have family and loved Jacksonville so much, we would probably choose to live there.
Yeah, my wife and I would probably live up there, especially in the Gulch, that area.
Yeah.
We have friends that just he got an apartment up on Broadway. In one of the high rises up there on Broadway, so that he has a place to go to when he's doing his job up there in Nashville, between Nashville and Jacksonville.
The growth there has been incredible.
Yeah.
And we might be following that.
Despite their terrible football team. It's football season, folks. Sorry. You're not a Titans fan, are you?
No, I'm not. Jaguars.
Jags?
Yeah.
I'm a Steeler fan. So
okay.
You guys dodge us.
Sense.
Now that you moved out of our division, now you don't play us anymore. I see how it is.
Okay.
Okay, so where do you golf at?
Mostly at the Ponte Vedra Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just passed by there the other day when I went to go visit Lois Maris and do her interview.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
that's great.
It's a beautiful course out there.
So
you remember?
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Anytime you needed somebody, you let me know.
That sounds good.
I want to play out there sometime.
Oh, if you haven't, we need to do that. Then.
No, I've never played there before.
Oh, okay. We need to get that
And
done.
I'm a member at Eagle Landing.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Which is on the other side of the river, past the trees, past the cows.
I'm certain I've played there.
Have you played Eagle Landing?
Yeah, it's been years because I just haven't played as much golf in the last at least 10 years, maybe more.
How often do you get out?
It's hard for me to say. I would love to do it once a week, but I don't get to do it once a week.
Really?
Yeah. With children and different things, and now especially with soccer games.
Yeah.
Don't get to play as much.
See, we're empty nesters. So I was, when the weather's good and I'm not busy, then I'm usually 4 times a week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Well, that's how you go from an 18 to an 11.
Yeah.
You're just getting that proprioceptive input from the club. because I don't take the time to practice. My practice is,
Playing. Oh, that's pretty good
is playing,
practice. Nice.
so in real world conditions, not
Yeah.
just banging balls on
I
a
think
range.
that's good.
Yeah, I've never been able to entertain myself on a driving range.
Yeah, it doesn't always help
No,
to
because
just
you
hit
got this
balls.
big forgiving area.
Yeah.
There's no negative
You have
feedback.
to go there with a purpose, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. That's
Well,
great.
our range used to have a big water in the middle, so I was like, try to stay out of the water. So I'd give myself that visual,
Yeah.
right? But then they put the drain in and they got rid of the water because it was too expensive to try to retrieve the balls from the pond. Like, I don't know why they
Yeah.
built the range like that.
That's odd, I would say.
Yeah, yeah, it didn't
Interesting.
make any sense. So anyway, so the oh, something surprising about you.
I don't I don't know. I think the golf. I like the outdoors.
Skydiving, hike
No,
the Appalachian Trail, bungee jumping.
none of those. Hiking would be fine. I used to think I was going to skydive until a friend of mine showed me his video of skydiving, and he had a head camera on. And as soon as he showed me when he looked out the plane, I said, "Okay, I'm not doing that." And I really don't like roller coasters.
No,
We went to Disney World, one of the properties. My wife said, "Why don't you go with our son to this ride over here?" And it turned out to be a roller coaster ride. And afterwards I said, "Hey, I like jokes, but that was not a good
you're not
one."
a roller coaster person. Do
Not
you
at all.
get dizzy or?
Um, I feel like it's painful inside when the big changes in direction. I really don't like him.
Yeah.
Really don't like him. I know nothing's gonna happen, but it's not fun for me at
No.
all.
Well, there you go. Well, folks, that's been our third segment of 7 Minutes for Seniors. Miguel with Ideal Move. All of his information's coming up next. He can help you move, downsize, right size to the next location. Or if you've got a family member and you live remotely and you don't want to pick up heavy boxes, his people are able to do that and get the people set up with their next location. So, y'all have a great day. Take care.